Sputnik. Just got off at Grand Central. I'm on my way to the UN. See Joe at 42nd and 3rd right now. It's very much Manhattan. So here I am at the UN. Joe's gonna meet me at the visitor's entrance, I guess, and get me in to see a bit. Joe expected me to say some clever anti-UN things, but I'll be respectful of the institution while I'm here, and I'll keep my opinions to the podcast mostly. A gift from Luxembourg, and here's the little visitor tent where I'm gonna go in to meet Joe. Get a pass. Cool. Interesting, the Crusader with the cross. Or St. George and the Dragon, not sure. Just came through security. It says push and push in French to get in. Joe's all over there, so let's go on our little tour. There was a malaria exhibit to my left. We just went to the meditation and prayer room, and it was sacred, so we had to be quiet. Secretary General's.
Try pronouncing that name.
Trigby? I know a dude named Trigby.
I'm impressed.
Well, it's just because I know Trig. Your photo on a UN stamp. Only $15 to do something you could do at home for less than $1. Pretty cool.
Shown these weeks because it mentioned the Armenian, genocide of 1915, and the Turks wouldn't allow it to be shown until
Past exhibits.
Yeah, until it was the language was modified so that it was clear that it wasn't actually a genocide.
Even though it was.
Even though it was.
Oh, I have voicemail.
Edgar says, I had a grandmother once. 2, actually. Why are you telling a bad joke?
It was a pretty bad joke. Because you're the star. This is your crib.
Delete that crap.
Well, it all gets edited. These are the famous phone booths that Ethan was really into. Joe already went in, so I'm gonna go in too. Door opens inward. Oh, inward to me. What does that even mean?
That's hard to film while opening the door.
Yeah, it's a little difficult. This is Joe's favorite thing because he likes things made of ivory.
Mm-hmm. It's quite beautiful. I think they should lift the ivory ban. The hell with the elephants.
Well spoken.
Thank you.
All this trippy weirdo art. And if you need to know your rights, here they are. Hopefully you are not in slavery or servitude and have freedom of thought. Thank you, UN, for giving us all of these things.
I thought it was Sinhala.
You can learn about what the world was like back in 1945 from their little map. Joe and I have learned that Swaziland and Lesotho used to be part of the UK. There was Anglo-Egyptian Sudan and Eritrea, both British.
French Equatorial Africa, let's not forget that one.
French Equatorial Africa.
And the Transjordan.
The Transjordan, yes, that's of course now Jordan. And there's Lebanon. That's my favorite country. Don't you like Lebanon?
That might be a typo.
I think that might be a typo.
I can tell which way it was facing.
This statue survived the atom bomb.
You can tell which way it was facing because look at the back. The back is a completely different color.
So I imagine it was facing the other way. Nuclear weapons free areas. So they have a map of the world with waters and then outer space.
Yep.
It's a guitar and it's an electric gun.
They took a weapon of war and turned it into an instrument of peace.
That's your life, isn't it?
I hope so.
Where are we going?
Into the General Assembly.
Oh,
This is the most beautiful built room in the UN. And it's certainly the most beautiful now that pretty much every other room is getting renovated.
am I allowed to, hook up in here?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Why not?
Well, I don't know.
This is like one of the top hookup spots in New York.
Haven't you seen The Interpreter?
No.
You have to be careful what you do here.
Why?
Lots of microphones and cameras and interpreters.
What if I'm into that sort of thing?
Well, I can't help you there.
Oh.
Enjoy the view.
Do we get to go sit in the seats?
No.
No. I just asked you what this meant to you. What did you say?
I think it's a beautiful room.
We're talking about infant mortality. I'm saying it's a lot easier to kill kids than to kill adults. But Joe thinks that, what do you think, Joe?
I rather think that economically empowering women will control population in a much more humane way.
Oh, wait. I think infant mortality is a different thing from empowering women on the list, isn't it?
That's why you want to do both.
Joe Geni. What an idealist. Doesn't see the world for what it is, a place where more babies need to die. I never thought that a floor on the UN would look like a middle school.
Yeah. Actually, the whole UN kind of looks like a middle school sometimes.
Are you going with the whole schoolyard politics thing?
Yes, indeed I am.
Oh,
There used to be an
that's nice.
ATM, now it's a giant hole in the wall.
An ATM?
Yeah.
For people's bookies?
For the UNFCU, it was like the UN's bank.
No. So Joe has decided.
Okay, they're really just made all these places.
Joe has decided that if they're removing asbestos, we should probably come in and hang out for a bit.
Anyway.
Maybe not the best of ideas.
Yeah. I mean, it's open.
Joe.
I don't think they'd actually be doing it, but all the same,
Yeah.
getting the hell out of here.
I would say so. When they're removing asbestos, you should probably remove yourself. It's my advice.
I'm having like an hour.
Joe's beautiful office. Wow, this is luxury.
Kind of like a rapid pouring.
Look at that. Wow. The middle school bathroom that is the UN. Really, it just looks like a middle school. It's crazy. Look at this. It's like an old airport lounge now.
Yeah, doesn't it look that way?
I'm press. Press only. Hey, how do I get press credentials? The famous ashtrays.
Yep.
Sweet. But they're gone now.
Yeah, and then the
Conference
interpreters
room.
would go in there. Most of
The interpreter
are
boxes.
in the new building.
Joe had to leave, so I'm leaving too to head over to Colbert. This, actually, I just realized we're from Iran. See you over at Colbert.